In the second round, Stephen Curry was the first to advance in a convincing win over Trey's. Medina and JD2K exchanged leads many times in the first half, but Medina had a stronger presence inside, earning a challenging win. Churchill Downs kept tight control on their game, hitting a high percentage of shots, eliminating NGB Sean. And Kevin Garnett was priceless for Ojord.
Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Celtics. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Center Rob Williams is a big reason the Celtics.
David, thanks. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's White in at the point. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. DeMarcus Cousins out there at Bridges, and it's Graham in at point guard. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Yeah, on the catch and shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Bridges, right side. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Celtics with possession here. Outside Tatum. He takes it in. The 11-footer, count it.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Graham, the pass to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. On the wing, Brown. And they double up Brown. White. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this
one. And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, you think back to DeMarcus Cousins' career. Because of his skill set on the low block, he has spent a lot of time at the foul line.
Tatum down low. Johnson on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And the basket by Vassell.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And White kicks to Horford. Pass to Tatum. It's White on the wing. Graham defending. White the pass to Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Spurs have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Graham. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Derek White.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for San Antonio.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Tatum, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. It's Brown on the wing, covered by Vassell, and they pick up 2.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Passes to Cousins. And that one is off. Good D by Williams. Picked him clean. Here's Bridges. Here's Cousins. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Graham. Down low. And Cousins kicks to Graham. Back to Cousins. Williams with the defensive effort.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Here's White. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Bridges outside. Cousins against Williams. And Cousins gets it to go.
Let's remember that a 7'6" wingspan accompanies the frame of DeMarcus Cousins. Somebody might want to box him out.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Muscala gets the bucket.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
You're Smart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
There's the drive, and Langford with the basket on the assist by Jones.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Smart against Howard. Rocked in the pass to Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, there's always been a level of basketball intellect present with Danilo Gallinari. See it in the way he's able to draw fouls.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Jones looking for an opening, and it's Howard finishing it off.
I'll tell you, running the pick and roll to perfection right there is Dwight Howard. Nice, strong roll to the cup.
And there's the pass to Smart. He kicks to Muscala. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Muscala's got 5 now.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is a capable shooter from distance. We know how efficient he is. But boy, does that set up the passing game pretty.
It's good.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gallinari inside the 3-point line, and the layup's good off the glass.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
Ball's knocked loose. Now Smart. The kick out to Williams. No good on the last second attempt there. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Celtics lead by 4.
The Celtics, 22. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Brown. And it's Bassey in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
Yeah, good job to take him right at
the Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. White, he's checked in for Brogdon. That one misses.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Brown. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And Tatum stays with it. And the Celtics lead by 5. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Offensive rebound. Horford dishes to Brown. And at last, they get one to fall.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Graham against White. The kick out to Brown. Johnson outside. Feeds to Graham. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Tatum, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Celtics leading by 5. Outside Williams. Switch. Brown outside. Free throw line jump shot. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, you like seeing Jaylen Brown score the ball. This guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
Graham from outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
Marcus Smart.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the paint, looking to end the run, and Cousins puts it back in. Cousins has got 8.
What a luxury to have someone like DeMarcus Cousins roaming the interior and drawing defensive attention.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to White, over Graham. Williams trying to break free. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Outside, White. Second shot opportunity. Bridges with the board.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. It's Brown on the wing. Bridges against Horford. From downtown, Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, Bridges trying to free himself up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. For San Antonio, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. Boston making some changes. Grant Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Smart. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Warriors. On the wing, Brown. Back to White. Passes it to Brogdon. Six to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown outside. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And he makes all 3.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends. Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
26 seconds left now here in the second. And they double up Brown. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Spurs have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. No good on the free throw.
At the line for San Antonio.
He hits the second from the line.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
With 1 on the clock, and it's good for 2. Brown's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He finishes with 9.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead. And
look who's coming all the way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's White in at the guard position. Basket counts.
Gentlemen, that is about excellent concentration from Derek White. You play through the foul. Now you get the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And that one falls for White. Now here's Graham. to the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
White the pass to Brown. Back to White for the three. Offensive rebound. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Tatum. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Graham the pass to Cousins. White looking around. Tatum down low. Covered by Vassell. White, good.
A sneaky, good scorer. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Cousins, and Langford subbed in for Johnson. Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Brown outside. In the corner, Tatum with it. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 9.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Graham against Smart. From about 16, it'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Bridges.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Horford kicks to Smart. Pass to Tatum. A kick out to Brown, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player. And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he overshot that one, missing. Spurs trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Celtics. Muscala, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Gallinari in for Al Horford. Kicks it to Langford. Trying his luck from deep. Here's Brown, who's back up. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Celtics leading by 12. The 3 from Tatum. As he pulls it in.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West, of course, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
It's Brogdon on the wing. No points in the game yet for him.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Good, nice job down low. He's got 6. You know we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time.
There is no let-up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Gallinari on the wing. 1:39 left in the third quarter. That one doesn't go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the pass to Williams. And here's Gallinari outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Good on the shot. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Smart. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Up top, Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. In the corner, Smart with it. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Stolen by Smart. And White kicks to Horford. And the shot goes in. Horford's got his first points of the night.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you.
52.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Stay aggressive.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Miles Bridges is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Graham in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And the rejection by Cousins.
7'6" wingspan in the house, and he says, get it out of here.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Cousins with it, guarded by Horford. Here's Vassell. Back to Cousins. 8 feet away. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And White kicks to Horford. To the inside. Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Williams has got his first basket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded by Williams. Cousins inside. White on it. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Cousins. White finds Horford. Outside Tatum. Now here's Brown. Guarded closer. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Knocks down the 10-footer. And the Celtics lead by 6.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum. Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Brogdon, he's checked in for the Celtics. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
San Antonio with the ball. 6-point game. Graham, the pass to Bridges. It counts, and the foul. That one on Horford.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
Here's Johnson. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And stolen by Williams. Tatum looking around. Top of the key. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 4 rebounds in this game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Third team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for San Antonio, Devin Vassell.
Vassell hits them both. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Brogdon outside. Inside. And it's Williams with the jam.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
White, wide open. He fires. Nails the wide open jump shot. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead. White against Graham. To the paint, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Spurs fans, no reason.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Robert Williams.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Tatum on the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
Brogdon outside.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. From the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Williams got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Cousins. Williams with the steal. Pass to Tatum. Horford against Bridges. It's White on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up to San Antonio. Trailing by 4.
There's so much to love about Miles Bridges. Great basketball frame, willing to clean up the glass, can flat score it. There is plenty to like here.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. All free throws good from Bridges.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Here's Tatum. Tries again. Doesn't go for it. Nice D from Cousins. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Bridges. Back to Vassell. Stolen by Brogdon. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Brogdon.
First team foul.
Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Looking to end his cold spell. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you talk about a big-time play. He simply would not be denied on that drive.
So it's Boston now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Brown missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ooh, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
Miles Bridges.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Derek White has a reputation for being rock solid. You'd like that to show up right here with a big free throw at stake. He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And it's Graham missing. Graham against White. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that